It's so good to meet you all. Can you share with us your names?
Jose Ruiz.
And classmate Porter Ruiz.
So I understand that you all have been working with Dr. Watkins. Can you explain to us what you have been doing with him?
First of all, we met with him in April.
So he was supposed to see the doctor because he has a bad hip. And they was talking about surgeries and all this stuff. And I was like, we need to see Dr. Ted. So we finally decided, okay. And we drove down to Washington. Well, we met Dr. Ted through our prayer call. And in listening to him and the different topics that he covered, was like, we need to see him.
After we met him, he asked us to start doing the cleansing program, which we did. And then after the cleansing program, we've been still doing the dieting and everything else. And we visited him and he told us we had to start doing more exercise and stuff, which we have started doing exercising and everything also now.
Was it the weight loss cleanse?
Loss cleanse, yes.
Okay.
14-day.
You know, he didn't force anything on us. He basically tells us, this is what you need to do and this is what you need to do and this will help you. Read this. And I was like, okay. But it wasn't easy.
No.
He's good. When he makes up his mind to do something, it's done.
Yes.
His faith is stronger than mine, so I follow him. Basically.
So doing it together was
Yes.
a blessing.
Yes.
It's the only
It's the
way
only
to do
way.
it. I can't be eating vegetables and soup broth and she's having a steak sitting next to me. It's not gonna work. It was very tough the first 3 days. Just like he said the first 3 days are gonna be your toughest 3 days. If you can get past the third day,
You're good to go.
everything's gonna be okay. And we chose to start it on a Sunday. And Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday were very bad days. And on Wednesday, I tried to go to work on Wednesday, and I did go to work. And it was a really bad day, but I stuck with it. I did not let the devil win.
This was quite a challenge for
Yes.
you both.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you did you do the juicing?
Yes.
The
Okay.
juicing and the broth.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look forward to the broth being, your main course. It was broth time. It was
So it was a relief, like yes.
food.
Once I made it through the fourth day, I knew it was going to be
Good to
happy. It
go.
was going to keep going because if I knew I could fight the devil, then I could fight anybody, and that's how I felt after that. And literally in 4 days, I had already lost 11 pounds. And I even called my brother. I said, "Look, I just lost 11 pounds in 4 days." He's like, "That's impossible." I said, "No, it is possible." You know, he goes, "You need to go check yourself into the hospital. There's got to be something wrong with you." I said, "No, there's nothing wrong with me. I feel fine. I actually feel better now than I did 4 days ago."
Because I'm envious of him losing all the pounds and not me. But then I realized, he said, men drop the pounds quicker than women. I'm like, I don't believe that story. You're just trying to make me feel good. He said, no, watch, you'll see. And as we go along, I realized I start losing the pounds also. So now I'm losing pounds and inches, and my skin was clearing up. So I was like, okay, I'm on the right path here.
We prayed over this a lot before we started. We went to see Dr. Ted, and we didn't start right away. We waited a week to make sure that everything was set right so that we can start. And once we start, it was over. It was going to be done, and that was it. So
I made sure the freezer was clean and
Right.
all meats.
Oh,
Chicken.
awesome.
My kids was happy because they come
they
home
came and
do
cleaned out the whole
shopping.
refrigerator. Yeah. They sure did.
They was too happy.
That
but
worked in their favor.
a couple
It
weeks
worked in their
before
favor.
that, I went shopping. So, my pot roast and they have fun.
So
And
you have to be ready for a change.
yes,
That's the best way I can
it
describe it.
works on him very
You
well.
have to be ready for a change.
Every morning, I do his fresh juice, do his tea, his broth,
Mm-hmm.
He got his water already in the car. He got his fruits. It's good to go. I make for him, I make for me.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's
Now we make it for the
but
grandkids.
Grandma, where's mine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, baby, Grandma got a little thing for you too.
So this is affecting your family
The whole
members.
family, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes, I have my mom.
Mm-hmm.
She's juicing, doing the juices also.
Awesome.
Now my sister's doing the, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be surprised, people really are looking
They're paying
for other
attention.
things, and stuff.
Mhm.
They just don't know it,
Mm-hmm.
and you gotta make them aware of it. So when we visited him, I said, you know what? I don't want to stop doing this regimen
Regimen.
because if this regimen works, I can keep going on it every day.
Mhm.
And he goes, well, modify it a little bit, and he said, you need to eat something, you need to have some stuff. So I have the tea, I have the soup broth, I have the juices,
Mm-hmm.
but I also have a salad and I have a little fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I get home, I have a little salad and a little fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And life is beautiful.
The way you go about it is healthy.
Yeah.
You're not, how you say, forced to eat your broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
No, you are just, you pick the fruits and veggies that you
Mhm.
like, and that's what you work with. He never eats anything green besides lettuce.
I eat broccoli
Now
now.
he's eating broccoli, eating kale,
Cucumbers.
cucumber. Yeah, and
Yeah.
before, the only thing green was lettuce.
Lettuce.
Mhm.
Iceberg lettuce.
Iceberg
That's
lettuce.
it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing with us.
That's
Holly-
Dr. Ted for saving that life.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm happy that you all met him
Yes.
Yes.
and that he could
God is good.
guide you in the right direction.
We're all looking for something, but we just need someone to put us on the right path.
That's it.
Mhm.
And I'm so glad that we finally met him and we are on the path.